Farming with Vinesh, Episode 2.
Hello, my valued listeners and followers. Welcome back to Farming with Vinesh. I'm so thrilled to have you here for Episode 2. First, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for the incredible support and feedback we received from Episode 1. It's been so encouraging to see how many of you resonate with our vision to debunk agricultural myths and bring real, practical knowledge to the table. Please keep sharing the podcast with your friends, family, and colleagues who believe in the power of sustainable farming and informed decision-making. Now, let's dive into today's topic where we'll explore the impact of key climate variables, temperature, wind and water, on our crops. These elements have always been crucial for agriculture, but as climate patterns shift, their influence has become more unpredictable and, frankly, more challenging to manage. Let me start with temperature. We've seen unusually high temperatures during critical phases like flowering and pollination. For instance, farmers in northern Australia and parts of the South Pacific have reported lower yields in crops like macadamias and bananas due to heat stress. High temperatures during pollination can reduce fruit set, which directly impacts productivity. On the flip side, we also see prolonged cooler periods in some regions which delay crop maturity and extend the harvesting period. While this might sound like a minor inconvenience, it can lead to increased costs and risks, especially when rain coincides with delayed harvests. Next, let's talk about wind. Wind can be a double-edged sword. While light winds are beneficial for pollination in crops like avocados and almonds, strong winds can wreak havoc. In Queensland last year, for example, strong winds caused massive lodging in sugarcane crops and broke branches in orchards, leading to substantial losses. Finally, water, arguably the most critical variable. Changes in rainfall patterns have become a major issue. Drought conditions, especially in New South Wales and parts of Fiji, have forced farmers to rethink irrigation strategies. On the other hand, heavy unseasonal rainfall can lead to waterlogging, which damages root systems and increases the risk of fungal diseases. This is why monitoring weather patterns is absolutely essential. When we track and understand shifts in variables like temperature, rainfall and wind, we can make more informed decisions about crop management. For example, adjusting planting schedules. By knowing when extreme weather events are likely, farmers can shift planting dates to avoid critical growth stages coinciding with unfavorable conditions. Optimizing irrigation. Monitoring rainfall can help growers decide when and how much to irrigate, conserving water and reducing costs. Protecting crops. Awareness of wind forecasts allows farmers to reinforce windbreaks or take measures to protect vulnerable crops during storms. Disease management. Predicting periods of high humidity or extended wet conditions helps in planning fungicide applications to minimize disease outbreaks. Looking ahead, the Bureau of Meteorology in Australia has released a preliminary outlook for the first 3 months of 2025. It's expected to be drier than usual in the northern regions, while the eastern parts of Australia and the South Pacific might experience above-average rainfall. This highlights the importance of staying updated with reliable weather forecasts and integrating them into your farm planning. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Have you noticed any unusual weather patterns affecting your crops? What strategies are you using to adapt? Share your experiences in the comments section on YouTube or email me at vineshfiji@gmail.com. Your stories are an invaluable part of this conversation, and I'd love to feature some of them in future episodes. Now here's a little teaser for Episode 3. We'll be shifting gears to talk about soils. Healthy soil is the foundation of productive agriculture, and I can't wait to share insights on building and maintaining soil health. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Vinesh, and you've been listening to Farming with Vinesh. Remember to share this podcast with others who are passionate about sustainable farming and meaningful conversations. Until next time, take care and stay curious.